the street at dusk, same cracked curb, same leaning sign. The bakery still had the sugar smell, the little bell still fought the wind. Your window by the pharmacy was dark as a shuttered piano lid. I saw my face in the glass door, older now than when we lived it. The crosswalk paint had washed to gray, but I knew the corner by your laugh. A bus hissed by like a tired snake, and I just stood there in the half. The florist left the buckets out, green stems bowing in the cold. I remember your hands on that wet bouquet, how you said we were getting old. I passed the diner with the chipped red booth, where you drew hearts in the spilled cream. Now it's a row of paper menus and a man who never says my name. And every block had your shadow in it, every brick knew the shape of us. The moon hung low like a tarnished coin, and the whole street turned to dust. I kept on walking, slow and small, like I could not wake the night. And your old voice came through the rain, soft as a match in the dark of my mind. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. Walking through the streets we once shared, streets we once shared. I hear your steps in mine, I hear your name in the air. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. At the corner store the neon buzz was the same tired blue I knew. The man behind the counter still looked like he had seen us through. I bought a pack of mints I didn't want, just to stay a minute more. The clerk slid change across the glass, and I watched it fade to floor. Outside the laundromat spun white sheets like ghosts in a careless spin. You used to lean against that door, saying, "Tell me where you've been." There was a nail salon now closed, with dust on every mirrored wall. We stood there once in April heat, your hair pinned up, my words all small. A child ran past with a red balloon, and the string snapped hard in the wind. I thought of how we let each other go, without ever saying when. The fire escape on Delancey Lane still creaked the way it always did. We kissed there once in falling rain, our shoes full of the city grit. Now the gutters held a silver line, and the puddles kept the street in house. I traced your outline in the steam that rose from passing taxi glass. And every door had your handprint on it, every stoop kept our old relief. The night leaned close with a velvet hum, and my chest went thin with grief. I almost called your number out loud, then folded that thought away. Some memories walk beside you, even when you don't invite them to stay. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. Walking through the streets we once shared, streets we once shared. I hear your steps in mine, I hear your name in the air. Walking through the in the back of my mind. Now the sax takes the long way home, and the bass drags a final sigh. I let the whole street watch me leave, with the truth I could not deny. You are not here, you are not here. Still the blocks remember you, and I am here, still walking slow through the life we once walked through. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. Walking through the streets we once shared, streets we once shared. I hear your steps in mine, I hear your name in the air. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. Walking through the streets we once shared, we once shared. Walking through the streets we once shared. I keep your ghost in time, I keep your trace in prayer. Walking through the streets, the bakery closes, the bus is thin, rain freckles the blacktop slow. I pass the doorway where we began, and let the whole night know. If I keep walking, I turn down Mercer Street at dusk. Same cracked curb, same leaning sign. The bakery still had the sugar smell, the little bells still fought the wind. The key still turns in the old brass lock, but the air in here has learned to stop. Your cup's still by the chip blue sink. I wash it twice and still can't think. The hallway bends like it did before, but now your footsteps don't cross the floor. I leave the lamp by the folded chair. It makes one circle and nobody's there. And every room keeps extra space, like something left without a trace. I count the shadows on the wall, they stretch so far, then make me small. The apartment feels bigger without you. The apartment feels bigger without you. The couch looks lonelier, the table too. The apartment feels bigger without you. The window glass has your pale handprint from rainy nights and slow apartment talk. I still catch myself at the bedroom door, waiting for your coat to land on the chair. Your books are lined like a patient choir, silent as ash on the edge of fire. The fridge still hums like it wants to say that all our leftovers went the wrong way. I found your receipt in the window, leaves extra space, like something left without a trace. I count the shadows on the wall, they stretch so far, that make me small. The apartment feels bigger without you. The apartment feels bigger without you. The couch looks lonelier, the table too. The apartment feels bigger without you. I tried to change the shape of it all, move the chair by the far back wall, took down the frame, left the nail bare. Still the silence lingers there. Even the bath in the midnight light feels like a shore after your goodbye. And I keep hearing your half-laugh fade like a song that lost the best note it made. The apartment feels bigger without you. The apartment feels bigger without you. The couch looks lonelier, the table too. The apartment feels bigger without you. Oh, the apartment feels bigger when the TV's blue. The apartment feels bigger without you. I leave one glass, I leave one shoe. The apartment feels bigger without you. The key still turns in the old brass lock, but the air in here has learned to stop. Your cup still by the chip blue sink. I wash it twice and still can't think. The room goes long and long again, a small goodbye that won't end when the clock moves on, the night moves through. The apartment feels bigger without you. The window holds 100 little sparks across the river on the avenue. I trace their shape in puddles on the glass, and every one of them still points to you. Your chair is quiet by the table, your cup is cold beside the plate. I leave it there like you might come back, like time could change its mind and wait. The bus goes by with sleepy brakes, a taxi folds into the rain. I hear a sax from down the block, and it sounds a little like my name. The bakery is closing early, a man locks up the corner store. The whole town keeps on turning, but it doesn't feel like home anymore. And I smile at strangers passing through, like nothing in me's breaking clean. But every reflection in the window keeps showing me the space between watching the city lights. Without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights. Without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly. Without you, I took the long way past the station, past the florist with the silver gates, the candy stand, the corner laundromat, the pawn shop with the dusty frames. The violin from someone's radio drifted soft from the second floor. It made me think of your quick laugh and how I'd always ask for more. The traffic wrote its little rhythm on the wet black skin of the street. Headlights stitched the dark with motion, but none of it could bring your heat. I bought a coffee I didn't want, just to keep my hands from shaking. Stood there in the steam and sugar, feeling every memory waking. The waiter asked if I was waiting. I said, just thinking, that's all. He nodded like he understood and let the silence do the call. Outside, a dog barked at the evening. A train sighed somewhere out of sight, and every bright reflected window looked like it was missing light. I try to wear the night like satin, I try to move like I'm okay, but the moon on the flood of traffic keeps dragging your name my way. Watching the city lights. Without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights. Without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly. Without you, maybe the world is still lovely. Maybe the rain knows how to mend. Maybe the rooftop signs and windows are just the shape of an ending. But I can't turn this ache to amber, can't teach this heart to stay still. Every bright impatient skyline is a question I can't fill. So I let the baseline walk me home, one step then another one. I let the brush keep time with the hurt till the sharp edge starts to come undone. If you could see me in this hour, you'd know I'm trying not to fall. I'm just a man in a darkened room, with your name behind it all. Watching the city lights. Without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights. Without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly. Without you, when morning comes, I'll still remember how the windows burned and breathed, We were strangers in that corner seat. Rain on the window, sugar on your sleeve. You stirred your drink like you were thinking twice. I said hello, and the room went quiet. The waiter passed with a tray of steam. Your laugh came low like a secret dream. You asked my name like it mattered then, and I forgot the rest of the room again. Your coat was dark, your hands were cold. Mine shook a little, trying not to show. One little table, two paper cups, and the whole wide world was smaller than us. The clock above kept letting time go by, but I was lost inside your eyes. The spoon tapped soft against the glass, like it knew this moment wouldn't pass. And when you smiled, I felt the air turn slow and gold between us there. I should've known, I should've known. Some doors open and you walk home changed alone. The cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there. At the cafe where we first met. You had a book with a broken spine, pages bent like a life in time. I asked what line you loved the most. You said the one that never bows. The sugar bowl, the chipped white rim, the way the light got soft on the brim of every cup lined up by the wall, as if the night was listening to all. You told me stories in careful tones about your mother, your train rides home, about the city and the way it sways when the buses leave and the last train waits. I didn't try to talk too much, I just watched the steam rise up. Every pause was a kind of song, and I knew I had to stay right there long. The door kept opening, letting rain inside, but nothing in me wanted to hide. Your fingers traced the edge of the cup, and my whole old life started giving up. The record in the corner hummed like it knew what we had become. I leaned in close, you leaned in too, and the world got small enough for two. That cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there. At the cafe where we first met. Now every street with a window glow can drag me back where the soft lights go. I pass by there when the evenings fold, and the glass still keeps that amber gold. The awning sags the same way now, the same old cups, the same dark cloud of tired feet on the wooden floor. The bell on the door like before. Sometimes I think I hear you laugh from somewhere deep in the aftermath of all the years we never that lives in every beautiful start when it steps inside and rewrites your heart. Maybe we were only passing through, two restless souls with too much truth. Maybe the rain and the little white cup were just a way the world woke us up. Still I remember how you said my name, like you were lighting a paper flame. And I remember the tilt of your chin, the way the whole night pulled us in. If I could reach through the years between, I'd set our order back on 13. I'd pour the tea, you'd steal the lid, and we'd laugh at the things we never said. The spoon on glass, the low murmur, one small table, one lifetime further. That cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. The cafe where we first met. Like a song I can't forget. Same old door, same soft light, holding us inside the night. The cafe where we first met. Every heartbeat keeps it set. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. And when the city turns to blue, I still the kettle cooled by noon, your cup still on the shelf. I left your scarf by the door, like you might come back yourself. The house keeps your shape in the dents on the couch, in the ring on the wood, where your glass leaned out. I still set two plates, and I laugh at my hands. Old habits are clever, they don't take commands. Outside the fig tree bends with fruit too heavy to hold. Even the fruit knows when a branch has gone cold. And I don't say your name when the room gets thin. I let it sit in my mouth like a note buried in. The floorboards remember the weight of your steps. I hear you in the hallway, and the things I kept. The stars know what we lost, they saw it all fall slow. The stars know what we lost, and they don't let it go. Oh, the stars know our names, even when we don't. The stars know what we lost, the stars know what we want. Your coat in the closet still holds winter and rain. I found a loose button, and I said saved it again. The landlord changed the lock, but I still turn it twice. Old grief has a habit of feeling like advice. I played that blue record, the one you call too sad, but the room sounded kinder than the life we had. There was salt in the sink and a spoon in the bowl, a small silver moon in the mess of it all. I wrote down the date, then I tore it in half like paper could fix what the years took back. And I don't ask why when the dark comes down. I just light one lamp and let it circle the room around. Your shadow stayed polite, it never slammed the door. It only learned my silence and lived there more and more. The stars know what we lost, they saw it all fall slow. The stars know what we lost, and they don't let it go. Oh, the stars know our names, even when we don't. The stars know what we lost, the stars know what we want. Some nights I go walking past the bakery and the station where the air smells like sugar and somebody's hesitation. The sky is a ledger full of old bright ink. It keeps every cross and every thread at the brink. If love is a witness, then the night is the judge, and it keeps on its shoulders the burden of us. I don't need a verdict, I don't need a prayer. I just need to know that you were once there, that the porch light was yellow, that the rain fell hard, that we made a small kingdom out of borrowed cards. Now the dog across the street barks at nothing and returns. I think of the fever of a candle that burns, the marble in the windowsill as cold as your ring. I hold it and I hear how the old songs sing. The sugar jar is empty, but the lid still sticks, and I know how to love the shape of what's missed. You left me a doorway that opens on air, a door with the paint gone from one careful stare. And I live in that doorway between then and now, with my shoulders to silence and my face to the crowd. Still I don't say goodbye, not the real one, no. I just fold it inward where the softest hurt can go. The ceiling keeps its distance, the moon keeps its frame, and the stars keep their records in a language of flame. The stars know what we lost, they saw it all fall slow. The stars know what we lost, and they don't let it go. Oh, the stars know our names, even when we don't. The stars know what we lost, the stars know what we want. So if you hear me absent across some dark and mile, know I am still listening to that small broken smile. The kettle cooled by noon, your cup still on the shelf. I left your scarf by the door, like you might come back yourself. The house keeps you shaking, the dents on the couch and the ring on the wood where your glass leaned out. I still set 2 plates, then I laughed. I'm cold and I don't say your name. When the room gets thin, I let it sit in my mouth like a note buried in the floorboards. Remember the weight of your steps. I hear you in the hallway, in the things I kept. The stars know what we lost. The rain came early before the supper dishes cooled. It tapped the window like a patient hand and filled the room with news I could not hold. Your coat still hangs by the hallway light, one sleeve bent where your shoulder used to rest. I set 2 cups down on the table, then watched the steam give up the quest. There's a letter half read in the drawer, creased soft from being opened then ignored. Your name still sits in the frame by the lamp like an answer I have not asked for. And I keep turning the same old hour like a coin I lost inside my palm. The house is full of little questions, and every wall keeps staying calm. Why do the clocks look tired tonight? Why does your silence feel so near? I heard the rain right on the glass, but it never spelled you here. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Rainy nights, they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Hold me tight, then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? I found your glass by the sink this morning, still marked with red from the wine we chose. A ring of proof on the yellow wood, like a moon that would not close. The radio coughs out an old slow tune, then loses track and starts again. I let it play through the empty room, like a friend who does not know when. Outside, the puddles hold the porch steps, broken mirrors under bare oak trees. Each one keeps a piece of this old neighborhood, and none of them reflect what you mean to me. Did you leave because the quiet grew teeth? Did I speak too hard, too fast, too late? Or was it written in the folds of the night that some doors only open to fate? Why do the clocks look tired tonight? Why does your silence feel so near? I heard the rain right on the glass, but it never spelled you here. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Rainy nights, they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Hold me tight, then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? Maybe not every storm is punishment. Maybe not every pause is a loss. Maybe some words are only lanterns, and some crossings ask to be crossed. Still I stand where the light goes thin, Tell me, was I too proud to bend? Was your heart already halfway gone? Or did we both just miss the moment when the last more mercy turned to stone? Now the rain has thinned to silver threads, and the room looks soft around the edges. Your chair still faces the empty side, like it kept one promise and never said it. I fold the note back into four, press it flat with my thumb and skin. Some questions don't want an answer yet, they just need a place to live in. So I pour one last glass for the version of us that laughed when the thunder shook the pain. Then I watch it fade in the amber light, and I let the dark say your name. Maybe tomorrow the sky will open, maybe the streets will dry by noon. But tonight I keep the rain as witness, and I keep the ache as proof. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Rainy nights, they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Hold me tight, then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? Rain on the sill, steam in the glass, your name in the dark, my questions pass. The room stayed blue when I lost you. The ashtray held your lipstick red. Two drinks gone warm, the room went thin. Your hand was still beside my glass, like it forgot the shape of leaving. The candle bent in folded air, a ring of smoke above your face. You looked at me like you had found a door inside a crowded place. I tried to say 1,000 things, but every word came back too slow. The band was packing up their charts while winter pressed against the window. Your coat was hanging on the chair, your scarf was loose, your eyes were clear, and I could hear the last train sigh through all the noise I wouldn't hear. You smiled like you already knew the road was calling out your name. I watched the truth sit on your tongue, and still I asked the same old thing. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in goodbye. The night we said goodbye, no tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time, the night we said goodbye. You spoke in careful, gentle lines about a city far from here, a room with windows painted white, a job, a bed, a brand new year. You said you had to find yourself. I nodded like I understood, but love was sitting in my chest like something tender, burned and good. The waiter cleared the empty cups, the mirror made us look so small. Your laugh slipped off the table edge and landed softly by the wall. I traced the rim of fractured blue. You tapped your thumb against your knee. We both were trying not to name the shape of what could never be. Then you reached over, touched my hand, a simple move, a final light. And every secret we had kept was standing right there in the night. You looked away, then looked back once, as if to ask me not to plead. But all I had was one more breath, and all you had was leaving me. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, when no tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time, the night we said goodbye. Outside the rain began to fold on plexiglass and broken stone. The driver kept his meter low, like he could tell we were alone. You stood beneath the awning there, your suitcase dark against your shin. A neon sign across the street was trembling in the window skin. I watched you light a single smoke, you didn't even take it in. You only held it while you thought, and let the ember dim and spin. I wanted to be brave for you, to say go chase the life you need. But all I gave you was a nod, and all you gave was make-believe. And you stepped close enough to hear my heartbeat strike its little plea. And when you kissed me, it was like a bruise that learned to set me free. If I had known the weight of that, the silver ache, the last refrain, I would have kept the hours still and asked the rain to fall again. I would have said your name out loud, I would have let my knees go weak. I would have told you I was scared instead of trying to look sleek. But goodbye was in your coat, goodbye was in the taxi glow, goodbye was in the way you turned before I had to let you go. Oh, the room stayed blue when I lost you. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, no tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, still echoes through my mind. A kiss ashtray's cold, the glass is dry and still. But when the bass goes low, I feel that midnight spill. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye. The ashtray held your lipstick red. The clock was tired, the room was blue. The rain kept riding on the avenue. Your coat was damp, your eyes were steady, the kind of look that says, I'm ready. I had a glass that I forgot to hold. The band was playing something slow and old. You said my name like you had saved it, like every road had already paved it. And I laughed too soon to hide the shake, like a thin-skinned moon above the lake. Then your hand found mine, so quiet, so kind, and all at once I felt time unwind. That was the night that changed everything, the night that changed everything. One small spark and a whole life swing, the night that changed everything. That was the night my walls gave away, the night my shadows lost their say. You turned a maybe into a ring, the night that changed everything. We missed last call by half an hour, stood by the door in the coffee shop hour. The spoon in the cup kept tapping glass. The truth came close and let us pass. You told me then what you had feared, how you kept love at a distance all these years. I told you mine, the ones that left, the empty rooms I taught myself to bless. And you just nodded, no grand design, just a small soft yes that sounded like mine. Then the band slowed down, the smoke rose thin, and I could hear my whole life shift within. Your laugh hit low like church bells in snow, and something in me let go, let go. That was the night, that was the night that changed everything, the night that changed everything. One small spark and a whole life swing, the night that changed everything. That was the night my walls gave away, the night my shadows lost their say. You turned a maybe into a ring, the night that changed everything. By morning light the streets were clean, but nothing in me was quite the same thing. The diner sign still buzzed outside, yet I was walking a different side. The old doubts came like stubborn ghosts, but they met your face and lost their boast. I started small, with a call, with a plan, with a hand on the wheel and a steadier stand. You never asked for a perfect heart, just the honest part that shows from the start. So I let you in, no coded speech, just the fragile truth within reach. And every fear that I had made began to soften, began to fade. That was the night, that was the night that changed everything, the night that changed everything. One small spark and a whole to a ring, the night that changed everything. Now years can pass like a mellow tune, but I still come back to that rented room, to the wet black roads, to the worn out chair, to the way your voice cut through the air. It wasn't thunder, it wasn't fate, just two lost hearts arriving late, and still that night keeps opening doors like a secret key I can't ignore. If someone asks how my life began, I don't say dawn, I say your hand. The keys still hold your heat by the lamp on the side table. Dust on the black and white still moves when I pass by. Your bracelet left a ring on the lid where you sat listening. One soft dent in the felt, like a secret I can't shelve. I pour a little bourbon just to watch the amber settle. Your laugh stays in the wood like rain in an old hotel. The bench still leans your way even after all this time. And when I lift the cover, something in me starts to hum. Every note knows your name, every chord makes room for pain. I press down slow and the room says, there you go. The piano remembers your touch, it keeps on holding your touch in every chord, in every hush. The piano remembers your touch, the piano remembers your touch like it never had enough. I play your ghost in the dusk, the piano remembers your touch. You used to tap one toe when the melody turned sideways. Your hair fell by your face and the whole room got a shade softer. We'd leave the window cracked, let the harbor air drift in. Your perfume mixed with smoke in the rain on the fire escape. You liked the low notes best, said they sounded like forgiveness. I'd chase you up the scale till you smiled without a warning. Now I count the tiny marks on the ivory by middle C, a chipped moon, a faded line from the ring you wore in spring. I still hear your fingers finding all the hidden doors, the way you leaned in close like you knew what silence was for. Every note knows your name, every chord makes room for pain. I press down slow and the room says, there you go. The piano remembers your touch, it keeps on holding your touch in every chord, in every hush. The piano remembers your touch. The piano remembers your touch like it never had enough. I play a ghost in the dusk. The piano remembers your touch. If I play it gently, maybe you come back as light. Maybe in the blue hour, maybe in the edge of night, maybe in the afterglow of a note that won't let go. You are not a sound, I know, still my hands keep asking low. Did you ever really leave, or did you fold into the wood? Every time I strike that note, I can swear you understood. The piano remembers your touch. It keeps on holding your touch in every chord, in every hush. The piano remembers your touch. The piano remembers your touch like it never had enough. I play your ghost in the dusk. The piano remembers your touch. And when the last note falls, it stays inside the room. A tender little ache perfumed with you. The lid goes down, the night leans close, but even in the dark, it knows. The piano remembers your touch. It keeps on holding your touch. The piano remembers your touch. It remembers you. I left the cup half full on the window ledge. The rain drew little maps down the glass edge. Your name stayed in the room like a note held still on the chip blue plate and the silver spoon. The record kept on turning, slow as a sigh, and every line it played had your shape inside. I tried a newer song, but it turned to stone, because the space between the notes already knew your tone. And I swear the band keeps finding you in the turn of a phrase, in the bend of a blue. I hear it there in the hush between bars, in a small little lake that won't go far. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. tired little melody I didn't know, but it pulled your laugh from some hidden shelf and laid it down slow right beside myself. Even the tram bells down on Mercer Street leaned into the rhythm of your retreat. The sax leaned back like it missed your hand, like every old tune in town still had your plan. And the drummer brushed time like a letter gone thin, while my heart kept tapping on the same old skin. And I swear the room turned soft and blue when the melody curls like it's reaching you. I hear your shade in the velvet low, in the way that the brass won't let me go. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. I found your ash gray scarf in the back of a chair. It smelled like the street and a vanished air. Not perfume, not smoke, just a borrowed hour. And the way you looked when you lost your power. You used to tap the glass with your ringed up hand, like you could pause the world if I understood your plan. Now the upright hums in a low-lit key, and that same old ache keeps circling me. I wrote your face in chords, I wrote your pause in rain, I wrote the small clean cut where the silence came. And I swear the tune won't let you leave. Every bridge I cross is a memory. It leans and bends, then it comes back round to the way your absence made its own sound. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. Maybe that's why I stay when the set runs long. Let the last chord bruise, let it hold me wrong. Maybe love is this, just a theme that stays, wearing different clothes through the smoky haze. I don't need the words, I know the return, how the quiet bends, how the soft notes burn. So if I close my eyes and the room goes still, I can almost touch what I never will. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. When the last train sighs and the glasses fade, I'll still hear your ghost in the chord they played. Every song sounds like you, and I know I will keep hearing you. rain keeps tapping on the glass like fingers on a name. The old brass key still hangs there, but it opens none the same. Your cup is on the windowsill, a ring still on the wood. I said I'd leave the past alone, but tonight it feels too good. I found your note in the drawer, folded small and pale. The ink has bled a little, still your words prevail. Don't wait up for me, you wrote, like you knew the weather would. Turn the whole world into a bruise and make my waiting good. Now the room is full of water, even though the floor stays dry. Every shadow in the hallway looks like your old goodbye. I can hear your footsteps in the rhythm of the rain, and I hold my breath again, like I might say your name. Rain falling on forgotten love, rinsing off what used to be. Rain falling on forgotten love, still it comes back over me. If your heart is gone too far, let it drift through the dark above. Rain falling on forgotten love, rain falling on forgotten love. Your coat is hanging by the door, like you never left at all, still smelling faintly of cedar smoke and that little station stall. We laughed beside the ticket line, your scarf caught in the wind. You said forever was a word that people wore too thin. There's a crack along the teacup rim where you set it down that night. I kept it for no reason, just to keep the shape inside. The clock above the mantel stopped before it told the truth. Now every minute sounds like shoes running back to youth. I traced our names in steam once on the mirror by the sink, then watched the letters vanish faster than I could think. So I let the faucet run and listened to it flow. It sounded like a goodbye I was never meant to know. Now the room is full of water, even though the floor stays dry. Every shadow in the hallway looks like your old goodbye. I can hear your footsteps in the rhythm of the rain, and I hold my breath again, like I might say your name. Rain falling on forgotten love, rinsing off what used to be. Rain falling on forgotten love, still it comes back over me. If your heart has gone too far, let it drift through the dark above. Rain falling on forgotten love, rain falling on forgotten love. I walk to where the river bends, past the bookstore and the gate, past the cafe with the bent old sign that always closed too late. The street street was glazed in silver, every puddle held a sky, and I could see us in each ripple, passing each other by. The florist had your lilies spent and heavy from the rain. Their petals looked like folded hands, trying not to feel the strain. I almost bought them for the room, almost called your old number, but the dial tone turned to thunder and I let my fingers hover. You used to hate the quiet, said it made the ache too loud, so we filled it with our stories till the walls felt soft and proud. Now the quiet owns the table and the chair where you would stay. Even the rain seems to remember how you softened words away. If love was only borrowed, then why does it return? Why do old sparks in the gutter make the paper lantern burn? I'm not asking for forever, I'm not asking to be right. I just want one honest moment under this rinsing night. Let the window keep on weeping, let the gutters sing their tune, let the dark wash through the ceiling like a slow and silver moon. If I can't bring back your leaving, if I can't change what time has done, then let the rain touch every memory till the sharp edge is undone. Rain falling on forgotten love, on the chair and on the cup. Rain. You were standing by the pastry case, sugar on your sleeve. I was tracing circles in the foam I did not know I needed. The window held a rainy street, a taxi hissed by slow. You asked me if the seat was free, and I said, I suppose. Your laugh hit the glass like rain, small and bright and clean. The room was all apricot and smoke, like a page I'd never seen. I still remember the spoon you turned, the way you tapped the cup, like you were keeping time for me before I'd caught it up. And the band in the corner leaned into a tune. Your eyes said, stay a little. Mine said, maybe soon. The sugar in your hand made a little white hill. You looked at me like knowing was the quietest skill. The cafe where we first met, I still taste it in my mind. The cafe where we first met. You were there before I knew time. We were two slow heartbeats under one low amber glow. The cafe where we first met, and I never let it go. There was a cracked red booth for two, a menu with worn edges, a saucer ring on the tablecloth, and names carved in the hedges of your notebook page where you wrote one line and crossed it out. You said your life had all been noise, but you knew a quieter route. I told you I had come alone to hide from my own plans. You smiled like you had heard that line from 100 different hands. Then you asked me what I wanted most, and I laughed too fast and said, something simple, something honest, something that stays when it's red. Outside, the rain kept folding in the shape of passing cars. Inside, your voice put velvet on the distance between ours. The way to set another round down by your fingertips, and every little clink of glass felt like a promise on the lips. You stirred the dark and waited, calm as if you knew the world was just the table and I was passing through. Then you said my name like it belonged to you. I looked up from the coffee and the whole room softened blue. The cafe where we first met, I still taste it in my mind. The cafe where we first met. You were there before I knew time. We were two slow heartbeats under one low amber glow. The cafe where we first met, and I never let it go. We talked about your crooked chair, my coat with the torn seam. You told me about your mother's laugh, how it lived inside your dreams. I told you about the train I missed, the job I almost took. You said, maybe missing things is how we learn to look. Then you reached for my napkin edge and folded it in half like you were marking where to keep the part that made me laugh. You asked if I believed in signs. I said, I don't know, maybe. Then your hand brushed mine by accident, and that felt like the answer, baby. The sax had started singing low near the register light. The cups around us emptied out like the last soft notes of night. And when you said you had to go, you left me with your stare, as if you tucked a little fire and forgotten to ask it where. You stood with your umbrella half open by the door. I knew that if you left me, I'd be watching for you more. The bell above us trembled thin as a silver thread. You turned and asked, will I see you? And I said what I meant. The cafe where we first met, I still taste it in my mind. The cafe where we first met. You were there before I knew time. We were two slow heartbeats under one low amber glow. The cafe where we first met, and I never let it go. Years went by like parked up moons, like paper cups in rain. Some days your name was only smoke, some days it was a train. But every time I passed that block, my chest would start to sway, as if the floor remembered us and wouldn't give us way. So I came back on a quiet night, the same cracked booth in view. The taxi hissed by slow. You asked me if the seat was free, and I said, I suppose. Your laugh hit the glass like rain, swan bright and clean. The room was all apricot. The last coffee we never finished sat cooling in a white porcelain cup, near the window where the rain kept pacing, like it had somewhere better to be. You wore that tired half smile, the one that always meant goodbye, and I kept turning the spoon as if silver could slow time. There were 2 chairs, 1 napkin, and a little ring of foam, a small brown promise that went quiet between us. I asked if you wanted more sugar. You said no, let it stay bitter. And I laughed like that was nothing, like my chest didn't hear the warning. The last coffee we never finished tasted like a door left open, like the room remembered our names after we stopped saying them. And I still see the steam going thin, I still hear that low blue song of the room. You looked at me, then out to the street, and the whole night leaned into the space we made. The last coffee we never finished still lives in my mouth. The last coffee we never finished won't let me put it down. 1 sip too late, 1 word too slow. The last coffee we never finished is the one I know. The last coffee we never finished keeps my hands awake. The last coffee we never finished is the shape that loss can take. You said my name like a match gone cold. The last coffee we never finished is the story we both hold. I took the check and folded it twice, like folding could make us neat. But the ink on the corner was smudged, and the whole night looked like that. Your coat was on the back of your chair, mine still over my arm. We were dressed for a future neither of us could afford. The waiter wiped the counter slowly, as if he knew our scene. And the sugar packet between us sat there like a small white flag. You traced a circle in the moisture left by the sweating cup, and said, some things stay warmer after you've given up. I wanted to ask you to stay, I wanted to say it plain, but the words came out like polished stones, too smooth to hold the rain. So I watched your fingers gather that stray hair near your cheek, and the room became a photograph I keep where sleep can't reach. The last coffee we never finished was wasn't coffee by the end. It was a little black mirror showing me where love could bend. And I still see your eyes on the rim. I still hear that spoon soft little hymn. You didn't cry, you didn't pretend. You just left your warmth in the chair by the end. The last coffee we never finished still lives in my mouth. The last coffee we never finished won't let me put it down. One sip too late, one word too slow. The last coffee we never finished is the one I know. The last coffee we never finished keeps my hands awake. The last coffee we never finished is the shape that loss can take. You said my name like a match gone cold. The last coffee we never finished is the story we both hold. Maybe that's how endings work. Not with thunder, not with fire, just a cup gone lukewarm, and a chair that stays behind. Maybe love is in the half-finished, in the pause before the door, and the things we almost said, and the things we still ignore. I've had newer nights, louder rooms, better tables, cleaner light, but none of them could teach me how to leave you that night. So the band in my head keeps playing the slow and lonesome line, and I sit with the unfinished like it's something I can mine. The last coffee we never finished still lives in my mouth. The last coffee we never finished won't let me put it down. One sip too late, one word too slow. The last coffee we never finished is the one I know. The last coffee we never finished keeps my hands awake. The last coffee we never finished is the shape that loss can take. You said my name like a match gone cold. The last coffee we never finished is the story we both hold. Now the cup is gone, but the table stays, and I find you there. The last coffee we never finished sat cooling in a white porcelain cup near the window where the rain. The ashtray held your lipstick red. Two drinks gone warm, the room went thin. Your hand was still beside my glass, like it forgot the shape of leaving. The candle bent in folded air, a ring of smoke above your face. You looked at me like you had found a door inside a crowded place. I tried to say 1,000 things, but every word came back too slow. The band was packing up their charts while winter pressed against the window. Your coat was hanging on the chair, your scarf was loose, your eyes were clear, and I could hear the last train sigh through all the noise. I wouldn't hear. You smiled like you already knew the road was calling out your name. I watched the truth sit on your tongue, and still I asked the same old thing. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye. No tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time. The night we said goodbye. You spoke in careful, gentle lines about a city far from here, a room with windows painted white, a job, a bed, a brand new year. You said you had to find yourself. I nodded like I understood, but love was sitting in my chest like something tender, burned and good. The waiter cleared the empty cups, the mirror made us look so small. Your laugh slipped off the table edge and landed softly by the wall. I traced the rim of fractured blue. You tapped your thumb against your knee. We both were trying not to name the shape of what could never be. Then you reached over, touched my hand, a simple move, a final light. And every secret we had kept was standing right there in the night. You looked away, then looked back once, as if to ask me not to plead. But all I had was one more breath, and all you had was leaving me. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye. No tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time. The night we said goodbye. Outside, the rain began to fold on taxi glass and broken stone. The driver kept his meter low, like he could tell we were alone. You stood beneath the awning there, your suitcase dark against your shin. A neon sign across the street was trembling in the window skin. I watched you light a single smoke. You didn't even take it in. You only held it while you thought and let the ember dim and spin. I wanted to be brave for you, to say go chase the life you need. But all I gave you was a nod, and instead of trying to look sleek. But goodbye was in your coat, goodbye was in the taxi glow, goodbye was in the way you turned before I had to let you go. Oh, the room stayed blue when I lost you. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, you left my heart in time. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, no tears could stop the sky. I held you once, then time. The night we said goodbye. The candle bent in the folded air, a ring of smoke above your face. You looked at me like you had found a door inside a crowded place. I tried to say 1,000 things. 2 a.m. on Mercer Street. Your case is by the chair. One cracked glass, one cold ashtray, and moonlight on your hair. The room still knows your name, even if you don't. The lamp keeps half a promise, the clock just says it won't. You left your coat on purpose, like you meant to come back. But the hook by the doorway just hangs there in the black. And the kettle on the stove went quiet hours ago. I keep touching the silence, like it might still know. So I lift you to my lips, not a prayer, not a lie, just one long breath into the sky. Lonely saxophone, sing me home. Lonely saxophone, don't leave me alone. Turn that ache into gold. Lonely saxophone at 2 a.m. so bold. Hold me, hold me. Lonely saxophone. The bartender downstairs has locked the final gate. The subway grinds its tired teeth and disappears in gray. Your lipstick on the rim of a coffee cup we shared looks like a tiny red confession I still haven't dared. I folded up your note inside the yellow light. 3 words and a smudge that cut the room at night. I read them soft and slow till they blur and bend, like a road that keeps on curling with no sign of end. Breathing low with every brushed up beat. I hear your heel step memory crossing back to me. So I let that silver line climb the dark, then rise. you. I'll put your case upright beside the window glass and wait for one more thunder in a world that moves too fast. If love was only lesson, then why does it still sting? Why does a single note keep following everything? So I keep the door half open and I keep the lamp half low for the lonely saxophone that taught my heart to glow. Lonely saxophone, stay with me. Lonely saxophone till the street turns sea. One last line, one last sigh, then the dark can learn to fly. Lonely saxophone at 2 a.m. So bold. Lonely saxophone. Lonely saxophone, 2 a.m. on Mercer Street. Your case is by the chair. One cracked glass, one cold ashtray.